All right, everybody, I'm here with the Ckeiyani, artist out here in Macon right now, editor-in-chief, USFJ, right? So, gonna have a conversation with her. So, Ckeiyani, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm pretty good. You know, we just wrapped up a dope photo shoot with all your pieces and everything. You know, first off, I'm impressed by everything that I saw.
Thank you.
Based off your Instagram, you know, you got a lot more pieces, but you know, we only had a few today. Why do we only pick those?
I think, honestly speaking, I feel like paintings and drawings are different. I'm more comfortable with drawings right now. I've been doing both for a while, but you got to draw to paint as well. So I want to showcase my drawings for today. You will be seeing more though, so it's not the end, but I want to showcase what I'm best at, what I'm good for, you know, what I'm well known for. So which was drawing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the first piece that you did? It was just like, yeah, I'm really good at what I do.
I mean, honestly speaking, how it all started back in Miami is where I'm from. My house, my bedroom, I painted a Winnie the Pooh on my wall and graffiti like poo. And like,
how did mom feel about that?
Well, I mean, mom, she already knew.
Oh, okay.
Mom already knew what it was. Like every other weekend, I would have my door locked. I would rearrange my room, my furniture, and I was like 6 doing this. I rearranged my room, my furniture. I would always be painting. Like I painted the garage walls one night, and my mom came home from work. She's like, "What is this?" Like always drawing on the walls. So as a kid, it was hard keeping walls clean around me. You know, so I always had art on the wall, and not like canvases, like actual painting on the actual walls. So yeah, we did a lot of repainting in the house.
Okay. So when you were in school and there, did you actually take art classes and you were better than everybody, or what happened?
No, we keep it humble. I mean, in school, high school, is when I really got into it, and I was in art class. Like I was telling you earlier, I would skip regular classes to go to the art building. I've gotten in trouble before for it. Got CSI, they would call it.
Oh.
In high school, which is like, you know, kind of like detention.
So kind of like detention. Okay.
I used to skip PE to go to the art building.
You feel like it was worth it though?
It was every second of it. Yeah, hell yeah, it was worth it. I mean, yeah, that's where my heart is.
So at what point did you kind of really develop your own style? So it's like, hey, it's that you can just tell that's that Ckeiyani work.
Honestly speaking, like I don't even have a style. With me, when I see work, like when I see someone else's work, like or someone else's technique, I just try it out to see if I can do it, see if I'm capable of doing it, and then like just being myself. I just like, yeah, I'm gonna boost my shit up too.
Hey, you good? You perfectly fine.
I'm gonna boost my stuff up too. So like your shit's dope, but like I'm gonna really like, you know what I mean? Just to show out. Like I do like to show out here and there when it comes to my work.
So it's almost like music, like you competing with like everybody. So like you have 2 artists on the same thing, you try to outwork the next one.
Always,
I do the okay.
Always. I mean, you always gotta definitely put yourself out there with art to be seen. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of talented people in this world. A lot of people who are good with their hands, but like when you can be a master of one trade and not a jack of all trades, then you're a beast at it. You know what I mean?
So where do you feel like you're at?
With my art,
yep.
I'm mastering it still. I'm trying to still perfect my skill. But I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I do feel like it's crazy because I mean Instagram has definitely been a really big outlet for me, and right now I get a lot of messages from people like, yo, you inspire me, and I'm like, this shit's crazy because like I never felt like I would be in a position to inspire other people, but like it really touches me, and it really gives me an insight of like, you know, keep going, don't stop, because you touching somebody, you know what I mean? So that's what the icing on the cake is at the end of the day, you know.
So what has been the highlight of your career so far?
The fact that it's just starting, it's just the beginning.
You just start, I mean,
and like the fact that I feel greatness, I will be great, and when I get there, I'm gonna be able to look back and be like, damn, I remember those days, you know, when I was struggling, but I'm here now, and we're gonna keep it moving. So,
so when I was doing my research on you, I was on your Instagram. Like one of the favorite pieces that I saw was the Will Smith one, the Will Smith portrait, and it just looked absolutely unbelievable. It looked too real. And like you said, I talked to you earlier. You said a lot of people they didn't really show no love to it, and I told you like it's strictly because of hate. Because like I honestly, it didn't look real until I saw it in person. Like wow, you really did that. So how do you feel about those who feel that way about your work?
It all comes with the territory. It does. Like there's a lot of people who are great in history who, when they start off, nobody really pays them any attention.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how we are as humans. Like, you don't pay attention to somebody until that one person who matters pays attention to that person. It's just like, well, damn, like, I didn't know you was this hot before. Like, yeah, nigga, you should have, why you was sleeping on me, you know? But, I mean, it all comes with the territory. And I feel like every step of my journey has been a blessing, the good and the bad. So I'm just looking forward to more of the good and the bad because it's making me who I am as an artist and as a person.
So what are some of the struggles you endured being an artist, an independent artist at that?
At the moment, money.
Okay.
Like, money makes the world go around. So money is really difficult because art supplies ain't no joke. It's expensive, you know. It's really expensive trying to buy stuff.
And people don't understand that because I know you say you got a set of markers of like $200. I was like, wait a minute. Like, what are those difference between that and like dollar store markers?
Exactly. Like my market is low right now, and I'm just doing it based off the demographics of my fans, my followers, and my supporters. And I have to do it like that right now. But I'm trying to definitely move up to a different demographic where I can sell my pieces for $1,000, $2,000. Because I've seen some stuff that looks like a kindergartner did it. And it's like in New York on sale for $5,000.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting here like, really? Like, I mean, and people buy it all day, but it's really about the name behind it. You know, once you build yourself as a brand, which is what I'm trying to do, once you build your name, you could like just scribble your signature on a canvas and people will buy it.
Yep.
So it's the mindset. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's all about the marketing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you were to have an art show, where would it be?
I was actually looking for some venues here in Macon, but I'd probably go to Atlanta for my very first art show, and then probably venture off into back home in Miami because I do have a lot of connections there. I actually have a few spaces that I can have a show for free. Just people that support me, you know what I mean? So definitely one will be coming up here in Atlanta as soon as I can get that moolah right, you know?
So if there was anybody watching right now who was like interested in supporting you and sponsoring you, where can they reach you? How can they reach you?
Everything right now is through Instagram, unfortunately. But Instagram it's been good, you know, because a lot of people have been able to get their artwork out. But yeah, Instagram, I do have an email, which is on my Instagram page as well. And I'm working on a management, team. So it'll all come easier access to getting in contact with me. But right now, Instagram. My Instagram is Ckeiyani, Ckeiyani. I have an art page as well at OTB, which stands for Out the Box. My art is called Out the Box Art, so it's Out the Box Art. And you can check me out on there as well.
So, been following you for a minute. I've seen the numbers grow. Now, a lot of people out there, you know, they out there buying followers and buying likes and everything, but, you know, actually watch your page, and that's not the situation at all. Like, these are real life people who, like, really, you know, they really like your work. They think your stuff is dope.
I didn't even know you could do that until, like, I didn't know you could buy followers. Like, oh, still people be buying followers, but, yeah, like, I have some amazing supporters, people that I don't even know. I have people in the UK and in Canada who are like, yo, I'm in Canada, can you ship me something? I'm like, wow, like, I'm reaching out that far, and it's crazy, because I would never think, you know what I mean? But numbers are growing, and I pray that they continue to grow, and you will see me on TV one day. We gonna go some places, so.
Do you think that number really matters? Like, do you think more people respect your work based off the numbers? So let's say you did all this work, everything that you keep all the number of posts that you have, all the dope artwork, but you only got like 10, 20 followers. You think people would still rock you as much?
You know, it's been some followers who've been with me from day one and some that haven't. And yeah, it's social media and, you know, the entertainment world, it's all a mind game. It's image is everything. So yeah, if you got more followers, people can be like, well damn, why she got so many followers? Let me check her out. They see your page, see your work, they might follow. If you don't, they gonna follow, you know what I mean? So it's really about your image, and the people who've been rocking with me from day one and continue to rock with me, like, thank you to y'all. And I do know I have 9,000 followers, and I do know, like, I might get 300 likes on a good day, which out of 9,000 people, that's a very low, you know. But at the same time, a lot of times people will see something and won't double click it to like it.
Just because you think it's out of hate, or it's just like they jealous, or what?
Nah, I don't feel hate from nobody. I don't feel jealousy. Like, that shit just goes that way.
Blow light.
Yeah, right. Like I don't vibe with that. It's all positive vibes over here. So if they are hating, I wouldn't know.
All right.
And it wouldn't matter. And I really just pay attention to those who show me love. So, and that number will grow.
That number will grow.
It might be 100 views on a picture, and I only get 20 likes for it, but those other people that didn't like it, they saw it.
They saw it.
They see it.
Definitely, I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
So it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Just hard work speaks for itself, and I'm gonna keep putting out that. So
okay,
you will see that.
So your work is just so versatile. Like, I see the Lauryn Hill piece over there. I'm looking right there. You got the Marilyn Monroe. You got the beads, little whatever you call it, little jewels.
Bejeweled.
Then you got another picture with the Rihanna. She has like the real hairs type thing at the top. Like,
you gotta go in 3D hand and stuff.
Like, how did you develop all of that? Did you just look on YouTube and learn it, or you just kind of like, what happened?
A lot of times when I'm creating, I'll always get a picture from my Google or something of somebody, my base of what I'm gonna create, and then I definitely always want to turn it up and make it funky. And sometimes I'll be doing a picture, and halfway through it, I just like, what would this look like if I put this on there? Sometimes I fuck it up, but most of the time it come out dope, and like everything's just a blessing, man, to be able to have that eye and to be able to create and see that, you know what I mean? So
what happens when you mess up? Like, do you keep the painting, or where does it go? What happens to a dope artist's work? Because me, I feel like if you messed up on the picture, you'd be like, oh, I don't like it. And I'm like, yo, I would still buy that.
Yeah, I mean, to each his own. Everybody has their own opinion. But when I mess up on art, it might sit for a while. And then one day I might come back to it and be like, and then do something to it to fix it till I like it, you know what I mean? And then it just comes out extra dope. And people just like, oh my God. They're like, really? Like, really? So
how many pieces, well, two questions. How many pieces have you think you've done over your entire lifespan? And how many pieces do you have just sitting?
I can't even count. Like, it's been so much art that I've done and thrown away. Believe it or not. Probably close to 300-400 pieces throughout my life. It might be more than that.
Wow.
Ain't no telling. And like, you see yourself grow. And with me, it's weird because like I'll stop drawing for like a year. And when I pick pens back up, I'm like 10 times better than I was that, the year before, which is weird. Most people, they have to continue at it to get better.
To get better.
But with me, like, as soon as I stop and then I just glance at something and I'm like, yo, that's dope. Where my stuff at, though? it gets like this. It's better, with time. So, and then the pieces that are sitting, it's quite a few. It might be like 60, 70 pieces that are sitting right now.
And what's the plans for them? Like, are they eventually gonna get finished, or are they eventually gonna get trashed, or they just gonna sit?
Some of them are pieces that people haven't seen because they're like from high school, which was like 5 years ago. I don't even know if anybody will ever see it. I might do a showcase one day where it shows like, what I was and what I am now, and what you can do as an artist. For those artists out there, like, you might be here now, but you can get here as well. I might do a showcase like that. I do definitely have some dope ideas for a showcase. So y'all stay tuned. But yeah, it's a lot of great things soon to come.
So if there was any advice that you can give any up and coming artists or anybody, any little kid who's probably gonna watch this and like inspired by your work, what could you tell them?
Never stop.
Never stop.
Never stop. I've stopped, and maybe I would be like 10 times better than I am now, but you never stop working. Art never stops. Think about the person who created the stop sign. They are a rich person right now off of that.
Off of octagon in 4 letters. Simple
concept, that simple design that helps direct traffic. But that's art. It was somebody who sat there and designed it, and they are sitting back in their money right now off of the stop sign. So everything in life is art. We are creators. God has created us, and we are many creators. So keep creating, never stop.
Yeah, that was a good answer. Like, I was impressed by it. I like that. So, do you look at things differently? Like, do you look at everything as like art, or do you just kind of take it as face value and then you put your own art spin to it?
When I live my everyday life, I'm a very weird individual.
Okay.
But in a good sense. I'm not weird like, oh, like, you know, let me go pee in public, like pee outside on the ground. Like, I'm not weird doing weird stuff. I'm weird when it comes to my thought process. And you know, I used to think I was like slow, but it's not that. Like, nigga, I am slow, but in a special way. And it's okay. Like, people think when they don't grasp something as good as others or as good as the average person is because you got a gift and a talent that you have no idea that you have. Mm-hmm. And when you find it and you actually execute it, you're going to be like amazing at it. And then people are going to, you know, gravitate towards you because you're good at that one thing. And those are truly gifted people. A lot of people who are great in history and great in life, they weren't the best readers. They weren't the best, you know, they just weren't good at a lot of stuff that the average person can do, but they were awesome at music. You know, they had that ear for it. They were awesome at using their hands. They were carpenters. They were creators. And those are the people that the average person really gravitates to because the average person can't do it.
They can't. It's very true.
So.
All right. So, last question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? As far, do you even see yourself doing artwork or anything? What do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Where's Ckeiyani?
I can't really answer that. It's been, I didn't see myself here 5 years ago, and I didn't even know I was gonna be doing art like I'm doing. You know, Instagram wasn't here 5 years ago, and that's what has pushed me towards art. So it really just depends on the outlets that are out 5 years from now and where my mind is. You know, the experience of life is to grow and to learn and to continue to gain knowledge. And when you gain more knowledge, you change. So we were changing every day. So who knows if I'm still be doing art? I probably will, like I said, never stop. But it might be in clothing. It might be in a stop sign. Who knows? But yeah, it'll always be a part of me because I am art, you know? That's who I am. I was born as an artist. So I'll continue to do it no matter what. As what I'm going to be doing, only God knows.
Hey. Well, Ckeiyani, I appreciate you inviting me in your home. Let us get this shoot and get this interview. And anything else you want to tell anybody else?
Just never stop.
Just never stop.
Never stop.
All right, Jared Rainey checking out.